Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, your sports bet queen, and we are back with another episode of the Crooks and Books podcast. I am joined by the original OG crew, Big Pick Brad,
Hello, everybody.
Bobby Banks,
What's up?
and Mr. Prado the Pointer.
Hello.
All right, we have a full slate of a show because this is going to be our holiday edition. It's going to be a little bit longer or shorter, depends on what we want to do. And let me go over the numbers for week 15. 4-1 for me at 80%. Brad was not here. He took a break.
Didn't win,
Uh,
didn't lose.
huh?
Didn't
There we
win, didn't
go.
lose.
7-3 for Caleb, who's not here today because he has something for tomorrow and it's late over there. And he finished off at 70%. 4-3 for Bob at 57% and 5-3 for Mr. Prado the Pointer at 63%, going 20-10 and then 67% average. Now let's go with going into week 16. Before that, do we have any takeaways, you guys? Anybody want to go? Give it a go. Give it a go. Houston. What about Houston? Let's talk about Houston. Are they a good team to going into the playoffs? Or are they going to get there? What are we doing with Houston? What do you guys think of Houston?
They won their division.
Yeah, I think they're a
They're
solid
definitely
team.
already there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're a
pretty
solid team. And Miami's kind of a dumpster right now.
dumpster. Yes. What about Cincinnati?
Why do we keep still talking about them?
Exactly. I
I
knew you were going to say that.
I just
Well,
don't
that is
understand it.
another pick six, huh?
Yeah.
What about, ooh, man, Carolina? They didn't cover that? Wow. Wild. What else?
It was
Oh,
nice at one, then it died at 2.5. How about the San Francisco 49ers? Just end it all and
nothing to talk about.
bring on Kirk. Bring on Kirk.
God, the desperation that sounds in your sentence is just
No,
amazing.
that's Kyle's best friend. There's no way Kirk stays on Atlanta. He just got embarrassed on fucking, right? An
Oh,
NFL
because he's
quarterback.
benched, and then the guy found out at Costco while he was at Costco with his girlfriend. He's
Oh,
like,
Michael Penix?
yeah, he's like, I was at Costco with my girlfriend, and I got the text message, and we were eating a hot dog.
Damn.
Damn, Brado fucking
Hell
meal.
yeah, Michael. Same fucking diet, brother.
And yeah, that was funny. And then with Joe Burrow, oh, that's what I want to talk about. I sent it to you guys in the thread. Did you see what happened to him? So his girlfriend of 7 years found out he was cheating because that girl was the one that the cops found at the house while he wasn't there.
Hmm.
Good.
Thanks.
The other girl, I forget the name, but like if you watch the thread that I sent you guys, it's crazy because I guess he got caught cheating because she tried to lie and say that she works for Joe Burrow. It's like, bro, you do
He's
not work for Joe Burrow.
he's a loser. He's trying to stay relevant. This is his post-game interviews. Yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win 7 out of 9. Yeah, we're good.
It's funny.
Chase, you're good.
Funny.
We're signing Higgins back too, guys. We're signing Higgins. The fuck
What
out of
do what
here.
do we what about um like Buffalo versus Detroit game? That was intense.
It was an
Like
ass beating.
the point scoring in that game is crazy.
Josh came into the NFC and said, "Get the hell out of here with that bullshit."
So can we say that like defenses are just whatever or what happened there? Like they just were like, fuck it, just keep scoring. It is what it is. Like that's wild. 100 points. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Green Bay's Green Bay, Minnesota's Minnesota, and Kirk got benched. That's the
And
news of
Pittsburgh is exactly who we thought they were, an actual fraud team that can't win when it matters.
Philly could be number one.
Maybe I can't really say we can't win when it matters, but they just are not what we thought they think they were. There you go.
Yep. Good job. Russell Wilson again for the disappointment. Okay. All right, let's go into week 16, Thursday night football. Denver versus Brad's team, LA Chargers. Three's the spread, totals over under 42. I'm gonna go with the over here because I bet you they're gonna want the under for these two teams. I think this could go over very, very easily. Big pick, you've got Jim -3.
Yeah, it's a good bounce back spot here. Just got embarrassed by the Bucks. So just like the spot here. Bo kind of playing really well, but I still like our defense against a rookie quarterback in this situation.
Okay. And then I don't have Caleb's, but I'm pretty sure he'll put that in before tomorrow or in time for the Sunday games. And then Bobby, do you agree with Mr. Big Pick Brad over here?
I do, yes. Just more in the fact that they got spanked last week. So it's time to clean it up. It's time to stack some dubs now. They need to get back to establishing the run, which is something that they did really well at before, and they strayed away from it. And I mean, it's a big spot, so let's see if they can clean it up. Denver's been on a run, so
Yeah.
we'll see what can happen.
Okay. And Prado is going to take the same thing at 2.5.
They're 11-3 against the spread, and they're getting points, which is a really good time to kind of jump off that.
Jumping off the bandwagon of Denver.
I mean, Mr. Jimmy is 9-5 against the spread. He's not bad at covering the spreads, and they need a desperate win. This is a desperate spot. They had a tough stretch. That schedule, I'll give it to you. That was no joke. This is I wouldn't say a cake of a team, but at least a little bit easier team that I feel like they can match up well with division opponent. But
Who's
again,
who's WR1 for fucking Chargers right now?
That
Is he
would be
back?
that white guy. Yeah, he's back.
Lad.
Yeah, McConkey.
McConkey, my dude, that wasn't there.
He's not even like the first receiver because he's a slot guy. But
He's
our
back though.
go-to guy.
If he's back, then yeah, I mean you're good. You needed that guy for sure, or you would need him, 100%.
I think he's their number one, their number two, damn near their number three. Because Quentin Johnson's not
He's
catching
the first
nothing.
option on all routes.
And then your tight end.
he's out.
Will Disley's out, but we have this guy that I think he caught 3 passes all year or all his career, and then he caught 3 against the Chiefs. So,
Fuck
we're
it. Yeah.
next man up league.
Yeah, got you. Better than the fucking Niners. Nobody's next man upping over there.
Hey, what happened to the Chargers tight end, that 6'8" guy? What was his name? Paragon?
Donald Parham Jr.
What happened to him?
But,
Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't heard that name in a
Well,
while.
last I heard, he fucking died on the field.
Did he?
No way.
Oh, he was a stud.
I don't know what happened.
They
to
let
him,
him
but I don't
go,
think he's
maybe.
there. I think we let him go.
6'8". How could you not give that guy?
I know he
Yeah.
can just like.
Damn, he is 6'8". Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
Came from
That's
Southern Methodist State.
Is that it for you guys on the breakdown for Thursday night? So we can move along.
He's a Denver Bronco. How about that?
Oh. Oh wow, that's funny. They play tomorrow. Watch him be on there. All right. Saturday, Houston versus KC. 3.5 the spread. Totals over under. Oh shoot. I don't know, guys. Can you tell me? I forgot to put it in there. Probably something.
41.5.
41.5. Okay. So totals over under 41.5. I kind of like the over on this one too. And I don't really do a bunch of those, But because I heard that, yes. So Houston 3.5, Prado, why? We'll let you go first.
This one opened up at -3. Wentz was supposed to be a starter. I think Mr. Patrick, I give him credit when he's hurt. He plays good.
Is he injured? Injured?
Yeah, of course he is.
High ankle.
Yeah, he's just
But-
gonna be playing through injury.
But that guy, I give him credit. When he's hurt, he plays. He don't give a shit. Like, he doesn't want to get off the field. He wants to play. But in this case,
Ooh,
like,
Pat?
at least I could say Houston's defense is good enough to keep him in the game. I don't know if Houston's team is good enough to beat him because CJ is going to have trouble with Mr. Jones running after him. But I think the point in the hook is really nice in this spot. The hook's really nice in this spot.
Boy,
And
are they in trouble. The KC got no kick, like fucking kicker's weird. They were on their third string, then the kicker comes back, he fucking sucks. A little bit of fucking dad bod going on Chelsea. Pat's gone. It's like, dang, they're in fucking shit.
what's the
Right.
word with Hollywood Brown? Is he coming back this week?
I thought it was a possibility.
They were supposed to be last week, but they shut it down.
I don't know, but I
Hmm.
think Big Pick agrees with you on Houston plus 3.5.
Yeah, I think that the Chiefs, I know they're going after the 1 seed, but it seems like pretty much a wrap in the AFC. Even if they lose, they'll still be tied with the Bills. I get it, the Bills will probably get the 1 seed, but I think there's too much in jeopardy here to play Pat. Risking that injury, making it worse. Like Carlos said, the guy's a gamer when he's hurt. Have you guys seen that Netflix documentary when he got hurt against the Jaguars, I believe? He said fuck no at least 10 times that he wasn't coming out of the game. The guy could barely fucking walk. So
Yep. Houston plus three and a
the guy
half.
can play. He can play.
Yep. Houston plus 3.5 also for Bub.
Just give me a pissed off Houston team to see if they can knock off the Titans at the top.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Playing through an injury. I mean, it's going to be their home. I get it, but it's a tough team they're playing. Their defense has stepped up.
It's a playoff
Uh,
game.
yeah. So I mean, it's definitely gonna be a playoff game. It's gonna have that playoff atmosphere. So I mean, to be able to get a field goal plus a hook is yeah, it is a big advantage here. It's gonna be that type of game.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Um, let's go with another game on Saturday. It's going to be the Steelers versus Baltimore, and it's 6.5, totals over under 45. Now, I want to know why you have Steelers plus 6.5, Mr. Big Pick.
Just rolling with my gut here. Anytime in this division when the spread is more than 3, the dog always covers. And Lamar is 1-5 in his career, straight up against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I feel like they always obviously play each other, which you just said. So it's kind of what's
Plus,
their record against each other?
well, I don't know they're against each other. This year, Pittsburgh's 1-0, but Lamar always plays like shit against Pittsburgh.
Mm, okay, but
It's going to be
maybe.
a rock fight. I mean, Pittsburgh games, if you watch them, they're just straight rock fights. It's like a bunch of kids playing with rocks.
Yeah, and maybe Prado, is that why you're taking Baltimore large is because they got beat the first round and then now the second round comes along and it's in Baltimore and it's time for them to play the way they play ball
Well,
there.
Justin Tucker lost that game. No one else lost that game, but Justin Tucker. Two field
What's going on
goals
with their kicker situation then?
and a PAT he's been making. And then I wrote this down. So Baltimore, they were a dog versus Baltimore, one. They were a dog versus the Jets, one. They were a dog versus Cincinnati, they won. Now this is the highest. They were a dog versus uh Philadelphia. They haven't won theirs in 59 years. Saw what happened there. Now this is the biggest dog match with Pittsburgh, but I don't know if anyone wants to talk about it, but TJ Watt left the game last week. I don't know if he's playing. I don't know if he's a guy that
Practicing.
I would risk to play out
Is
there.
he?
He's a
Is he practicing?
stud. He's a stud.
Yeah.
I think
Not having him in to bother Lamar is a big, big issue. That's a
one thing
big
that the Ravens, I feel like they kind of got off the radar. Everyone's been highlighting Detroit.
hmm
Josh has this massive push. KC's obviously the juggernaut.
Minnesota even got a shed of light.
Yeah, Minnesota is getting a little push, but I don't think anyone like is literally me and Bobby looked at this, is actually giving Baltimore any fucking respect. And we looked up Baltimore stats versus Eagles, except
Yeah.
maybe Barkley. I think he's beating Henry by like 112 points or
It's
100,
like it was like 150 yards
150
maybe
yards.
max.
Baltimore actually beats Philadelphia in every category, but we're not talking about them because we're talking about Josh, Detroit, Kansas City. And I
No,
think
they're gonna have their spotlight. This is a spotlight
this is a
pick
great spotlight on
Saturday.
Saturday too. And Pittsburgh fans will say the same thing as they said, oh, we don't have Pickens. We didn't have TJ.
There you go. There you go. It is what it is. That's a good spot. I might do that. It's just, man. I mean, maybe it's kind of like, are they saying it's gonna be a fucking blowout? Almost. We'll see. Okay. Next game, Cleveland versus Cincy. I don't have anything, even though I took Cincy last week. I think Jameson's benched. So
Yes.
seven
DTR.
7.5 spread, 47 is the over under total, but I don't think the guys have anything on this, so we're gonna skip.
No one
Um,
cares about Joe Burrow.
it's just meh.
I laid the
Loser.
big number with Joe Burrow last week. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
it
I'm
back to
good
back
on.
weeks.
I'm
Yeah.
just
I took it
finally,
off.
yeah, I finally fucking did
Fucking
it, and I
loser.
was good. All right, Detroit versus Chicago, 6.5 spread, totals over under 48. Bobby, you are confidently saying Chicago plus 6.5.
Look, folks, this team sucks, but they somehow only find success against this team. So just run it back. Thanksgiving special. They probably should have won.
That's funny. That's a
Just
good
it's
take,
it's just
though.
putting the flyer up there at just under a touchdown and PAT. And if it cashes, it cashes. It's one of those nasty ones, but on paper, I think it looks okay.
That's a good take. That's a good take. If as long as they can find somebody to fucking get it to and get it into the zone, then yeah, shit.
Throw it to Keenan.
I can't bet on this game even though I want to. It's just, I'll probably get the itch later, but it's Chicago. Again, we don't do that. Um,
Yeah,
anybody else? Anybody else?
I just feel like, yeah, Detroit's in a bad spot. They're in a bad spot. Like,
And
Okay.
they lost their Knuckles to the Sonic and Knuckles.
yep.
Oh, and Montgomery, that's going to be big. Gibbs is a
That's
ball,
huge.
but when you have a 1-2 punch like that, that's going to be big.
I think that McNeil guy is a huge asset that they don't talk
Yeah.
about.
Brad, anything on this? Nope. Don't want to touch it.
No, I'm with Carlos though. Detroit is in a bad spot. I mean, they're running out of roster spots on defense. It's getting pretty bad.
Crazy. It's crazy.
They will be a first round exit, as Carlos has stated probably many times before.
Okay, let's go to Arizona, Carolina. If you have anything, fives the spread, totals over under 47. I might take something on that. I just I just feel like we haven't even heard of Arizona in a while.
They've been bad.
Yeah. Like what is there to even talk about with their team?
Tyler's been
In
fucking
Carolina,
playing
you're kind of
bad.
like, okay, is this a good matchup? So I don't know. I don't know.
Two
I think Philly
Heisman
gets
winners
back
here.
to to covering as a dog. They were not good as a favorite. I think this is their dog spot.
Yeah, we'll see. Uh, I'll skip over it since we're not really sure yet. And if things change, obviously the newsletter will say so. Next, Philly versus Washington. Is this in Washington? I think so.
Yes, it is.
At 3.5 is the spread. Totals over under 45.5. I feel like this game is going to be intense because Washington kind of has like a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe they can stop Philly, but I don't know. It's weird. Philly's been winning a lot too. So,
11 in a row.
yeah. Like that's like you kind of want it to end, but then you're just like it's unbelievable if you go one more, even two more. So, I just don't know. Maybe they win, but then they don't cover, so then Washington fucking covers the three.
Well, this was a fourth quarter game a couple of weeks ago where Philadelphia were actually Philadelphia was down actually going into the fourth, and they scored three touchdowns in the fourth quarter. So, I think it came. I think that was the one where it was there was a 2 point conversion towards the end of the game from Washington with a touchdown, and then an onside, some garbage like that. But yeah, I mean, it was competitive the last time these guys played. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
maybe Washington plays with the chip on the shoulder.
Philly starts off pretty late too. Like they'll be like, okay, we're not gonna like they don't score and then after that they fucking just start scoring. Like,
Well, you want to know a little stat about Philadelphia?
go ahead.
They are the worst team in the NFL, number 32 in the first quarter. The worst.
The slowness, like it's like when you're watching them, you're just already like, fuck, why did I fucking do that? And then when it's like the end of the game, you're like, oh my God, they're actually gonna fucking do it. Like this is great. So, it's kind of weird. You're right. They are one of the worst.
Take Washington first quarter, win your bet, get out.
Go. That's a good take too, Brad. The first halfers. We didn't really do that this year. I mean, maybe we still have time, but you know, just saying.
Took San Francisco twice, lost both times.
First,
First half.
okay, that's a bad
Piece of shit.
team
Get
to
bet on
fucking
shit
take.
teams, Bobby.
Yeah, what are we doing? Can't do that. Uh, all right.
Get fucking
Washington
team.
Prado, you said Washington plus 3.5.
Division game after a massive win, 11 wins in a row. You're going into Washington. Washington's actually a playoff team. The great Sal Palantonio said that every time these two teams play late in the season, it always comes down to three. And he's the Eagles reporter. He says it always comes down to three, and the spread's 3.5. He's like, I don't want people to
Is
throw
that
things
because
at
of
my
Jalen? Is he
mailbox or anything, but I'm a little worried about my Eagles this week.
Well, if you remember 2 years ago, I think the Eagles were 10-0, 11-0, and Washington was an
act?
11-point dog and won outright late in the season.
Yeah. So this might be a really, really good game to watch, guys.
It
Not
is. It's going to be a good game. That's
This is
for
a
sure.
not nap time game. The
The
next,
the hook in this spot, I think, will come down. It'll come down to that. The hook.
all right. Okay, so next game is a nap time game. I'm not taking shit here, but it's New York Giants versus Falcons, 8.5.
Penix.
Penix debut.
Over under 42. Costco. Are you taking Costco?
I'm taking Sam's Club.
Is
I know
this
it's the Giants,
is
but
this
man, how's he laying almost 9 as a rookie
Yeah, what
in
the
his first
fuck?
start? That's a lot.
Because I actually heard that Danny
is this
DeVito actually is not playing.
this is Tim Boyle.
Yeah, it's the fourth string. Go ahead, Brad. I want you to tell the listeners what Boyle's record is as
Sam's
the
Club?
starter. Go look it
I
up.
think he's won what 2 games in his career? One game, 1-11 or
No
something like that.
way. Let's
Look
look
it
at this
up.
here.
Yep.
Just run the goddamn ball then.
This
Who's their
guy has
fucking
one of
running
the
back?
best jobs in the history of jobs.
No, the best job ever was fucking Jim Sorgi.
I know, but
Backing up
This guy's
fucking
0
Peyton
and 5 as
Manning.
a starter.
no, it's more than
Look
that.
at fucking Bobby saying it out loud.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. This is this the right
That was
one?
1 year, probably.
That's crazy.
Oh, NFL. I need NFL record.
This is the fucking nap time game. How you gonna put the fucking great game and then the fucking nap time game, dude?
I
It's
think it was in
crazy.
college. Let me see.
I might switch my Steelers bet. Something just crossed on TV that fucking
What
I
did it
didn't
say?
like.
What did it
Steelers
say?
if the Steelers win, they clinch the division.
We're done. It's gonna be Baltimore all the way through, guys. We've seen this movie before.
Yeah, as a starter, he's 0 and 5 as a starter in his career.
I think maybe as his senior year in college, he was like 1-13, and somehow he has a job.
What college did he go to?
That's crazy.
Wisconsin? I don't know.
He strikes me as a Purdue guy. I don't know why.
How about Eastern Kentucky?
Just by
There we
judging.
go.
That's so funny.
Eastern Kentucky.
Oh man. All right. No takers on the 8.5 with ATL, right? I'm not doing that.
With Tim Boyle out there, I mean,
Fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
out. I mean, if anything, you can't take Costco guy on an 8.5, guys. but sure. Sure.
Oh,
Uh,
that's what it was.
okay.
Is Penix gonna bring the boom?
I know, right? I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Tennessee Colts, another weird game. 3.5 is the spread. Totals over under 42 and a half. Uh, I
Who's
don't
this?
know. I don't know.
Let me see the game.
I'm kind of good. I mean, I think the total is very low.
They don't even make this game doesn't even make sense.
I know.
Yeah,
But
I
I
don't,
think
I don't know how anyone could back Will Levis.
Well, he's
they
benched.
were doing
He's not.
some
He's not.
shit last
They
week.
benched his
Oh yeah,
ass.
it's Rudolph, huh?
Yeah, so I think I like the total on this. It's super
Hey,
low.
Rudolph, it's Christmas season. Mason Rudolph,
Rudolph the
Rudolph the
red
Red-Nosed
nose.
Reindeer. Yeah, give me him.
All
We'll take that one.
right.
I'm trying to
Rudolph
find
for Christmas.
a
Big
prop
Pig
for
said
this game.
Rudolph for Christmas, folks. All right. Rams versus Jets. Jesus. 346.5. What are we doing? Are we doing staff or are we doing Mr. uh Aaron Rodgers and the crew? There's
They have
really
no motivation.
Yeah, I mean it's
It was the last dance for a reason last time
yeah,
I
the
did it.
Rams are gonna win out. They're gonna win the
Puka
division.
Nakua nights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're hot at the right time. That's just simple as that. They're hot at the right time.
Yeah. Puka Nakua nights, folks. Puka
Did
Nakua.
you hear his interview?
Yeah, the horny thing. That was funny.
Oh man, I was horny coming out of that route. That's so crisp.
And what happened to Cooper Cup? Is he around now? Or I
He's
mean,
irrelevant. It's the fucking Puka show.
Yeah, he had zero. I think he had zero receptions
he
last game.
went ghost. Like I saw fantasy managers across the nation posting memes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't throw the ball to him. I mean, I feel like he's open. Again, I guess not, huh?
Well, he dropped a few before that like he meant missing. I remember that because they were on a primetime game and then he dropped a few. So I don't know. But all right. Next game, Minnesota versus Seattle. 3 is the spread, totals over under 43.5.
Yeah, right. Not fucking touching Seattle.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
another route. Minnesota.
That defense is gonna
Honestly,
eat fucking that team alive.
Yeah, and Gino got knocked out last week. I'm
yeah.
sure he's gonna play.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it's Geno Smith, and I get that it's
Who's their backup?
Oh my God, Sam Howell.
Oh, and he was terrible.
See?
He was
give
putting
me Minnesota,
terrible.
give me Minnesota, and then like give me the under too, maybe 44 though. Okay, Minnesota -3. Bobby Banks. That's you. Like
I think Carlos put that. I don't think I put that.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's me.
putting
Minnesota.
it all in Bobby's name.
I'm sorry.
Bob.
I would agree though. Fuck, not betting on Seattle here.
Timmy. Timmy
Uh,
Boyle.
Next one. This is a good spread, guys. I'm just joking. Pats versus Bills, 14.
Man,
Totals over under 46.5.
Caleb's not here to put Patriots money line.
Oh shit. This is good.
I want to say the Bills like drop one game a year to just a really bad team.
Did they do
They
it here?
do. They do. This could be a survivor fucking meltdown here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, they're
What's
at
up with
home playing
Josh's
a shit
shoulder?
team, and that trend is already
What do you
out.
mean? What happened to it?
His shoulder's hurt.
Isn't
Who?
it?
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna be out, and they're gonna save him. They're gonna do the Chiefs thing.
Those two teams are going after the number one seed. They know how important it is.
Yeah, Josh needs to have
So first
KC
half
come to his
Bills,
town.
and then Pats cover at the end, and it's an under.
Feel like it's not enough points to take the Patriots, even though it's a high spread. Their offense is
Okay, live
anemic.
bet then.
What, live bet 35.5?
Yeah, there you go. It'll be plus 22. Watch.
Sure.
We'll see. I don't know. That's what I would do, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some of the fucking listeners are like, "Oh my God, that's too much." but maybe first half Bills. That's probably a good thing. We'll see. All right. Niners versus the Dolphins that suck. Pick 'em. Pick 'em means whichever one, the way we say it. Over under 44 and a half. And wow. I'm gonna go with SF again. Bobby, Jesus. You haven't learned your lesson or what?
I
Y'all are
mean,
fucking sick.
this may be
You're
the only game.
sick.
This may be the only game we win to finish the season,
He's sick
guys.
to his stomach.
Maybe
We're not.
At this point,
the
just
only game.
lose. Get a better
Just
pick.
I know
delusional.
we're not gonna win. It's over.
And then McDaniels is what
Yep.
Prado said.
Players quitting at fucking halftime.
Mm-hmm. You know what
What the
Bosa
fuck is
said
wrong with
that
you
he
guys?
actually quit before the game. He heard something. He said he heard something.
Dude, whatever. He
Fucking
fucking
crazy.
quit. At least he said he heard something instead of walking
He's
out.
like, I heard something, but I didn't want to let it be a distraction. And then I'm like, damn, they knew this guy was like kind of like low key, like, fuck you, fuck this team.
Yeah.
He's a bum, is what he is. He's a bum.
Well,
He was a
last I
bum
checked,
before
the
he
Niners
walked out,
can't win
too.
in the stadium because
That's
last time they
true.
played here was in the Super Bowl. So give me the goddamn McDaniels, even though he's a trash coach, and I feel
He knows
plays with him.
Kyle's offense too.
Did you guys see Tyreek Hill's tweet that
No,
he
what was
tweeted?
it?
I
He
gotta go or
tweeted.
something like
He's
that.
like, "Yeah, I gotta go. Sorry, coach." Something like that. Let me see if I can
Oh,
find
because
it.
making fun of. Yeah, I gotcha.
Wait, was he making fun of it or
He
was
was
he telling
making
the
fun
truth?
of the guy that left us or that
I don't
left.
know, or he wants to jump ship. I have no idea.
It's one or the other.
I think Tyree gets traded in the offseason.
Good.
Where?
I don't know, but he'll get traded. He's probably
Back
going to
to
go to the
Kansas City.
Chargers.
Chargers.
Damn, Chargers.
Damn, Brad, you guys are gonna be a contender.
I'll need to calm down. Jim's not gonna spend that kind of money for an eye guy.
Look at Brad.
But
He wants to not believe it
It's
so that
not
when
Jim
It's
safe, sir.
true.
It's the Spanos' job to make that choice.
They're not gonna spend that kind of money on him.
I can drive up, talk to him, see if I can make a deal happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh man. All right. Next game is a crappy game. What happens in a crappy game? Jacksonville versus LV, 1.5 spread, totals over
This is
under.
the battle for the number one pick right here.
Is it? No, wait.
Wait, but they don't need,
No,
do
wait,
they?
wait.
Listen,
I think
Can they?
Raiders are
Jags
going to
have
find a
3
way to win
wins.
this game.
Do they?
Yeah, remember they won last week.
They almost
Okay,
damn
they're
near
3 and
fucking
11.
won last game.
Oh, but I hear you. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So if Jaguars somehow the Raiders win, okay, I get you. Then
If the
the
Raiders
Giants
win,
get
New
the number
York
1
gets
seed.
slid into number one. And
Well,
Shador
who's
goes
going to be the dumb organization to get Hunter overall number 1?
one of these idiot teams.
So it's New York.
Nah, New
Probably.
York's gonna draft Shador. Watch.
Number one?
Bro, everyone's gonna sleep on Cam Ward like idiots, and that'll just be the story.
Who
Let me
will
see. Let me
be
see. Let me look up a mock up right now.
What do you mean? The mock has been fucking Shador and Hunter 1-2.
Yep.
I just meant for teams.
for the teams to pick?
It's Patriots, New York, and
Travis Hunter projected to go to the Patriots.
yeah.
Number 3.
Oh, okay.
Patriots, New York, and Las Vegas.
Shador.
Well, you just said the
to,
Jaguars here. Did the Jaguars want to win here?
Well, they have 3 wins, like you said. So the Giants have 2, and I think the
Raiders have 2.
Patriots-
Raiders have 2.
Yeah, so do
Yeah.
the Giants. And the Patriots have 3. Okay, so those 4 teams, depending on how it shakes out, and Tennessee has 3 too. Jesus
Watch
Christ.
the Raiders find a win, though. You're right.
The Raiders need the number 1 pick.
They do.
Damn, dude. That means they got to tank bad.
That means Jaguars are the dub right here. Jaguars get the dub.
Just for no fucking reason.
For
I mean, you
zero
guys
reason.
watch fucking them play Atlanta. They have no offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fell asleep. That was a fucking game I just
Wait,
straight-
no. LV almost won, though.
Yeah, the offense started in the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, that was all for show.
Yeah, that was just to fucking get more live bets in. Well,
Ritter.
Desmond Ritter. Can't believe we bet on him against Alabama. Fucking idiots.
Can't believe I bet on him damn near all last season in Atlanta starter.
All right, next is I remember that, Bobby. I remember that.
Because we just broke that down, I guess I have to take the Jaguars.
Sunday night football. Ooh, Stampa Bay versus the Dallas Dick Boys. All right, 4 is the spread, totals over under 48.5. What would you do for Sunday night
Where's the game at?
in
It's
Dallas?
in Dallas.
This is so funny.
I mean, the
guess
spread indicates that fucking.
I'm betting on Dallas.
Themselves.
Really? Why?
It just makes sense. Tampa
So-
Bay's playing at the
So
highest.
if Tampa Bay wins this, they're the winners of their division, right?
Look, Tampa Bay is probably going to win
No.
it, but they're not going to cover.
I think they. I don't know.
Yeah, they
I
are
think they
going to be
won-
the number one in their division.
No, I think they already are number one. All right.
They are number one in their
Okay,
division.
so they're going to win their thing, right? Are
The
they?
problem is if they end up tied with Atlanta, Atlanta owns the tiebreaker because they beat them twice.
Damn.
Yeah, and Atlanta actually plays some shit teams these next 3.
Yeah, they do. They have a very
But
easy
then they
schedule.
benched fucking Burke.
So
I
to
mean,
me,
it
indicates
I mean,
that the Raiders
Are
will
they opening it up for Florida then? Because they benched Burke in a way of like, okay, we benched the fucking dude, so whatever.
I don't know. It's
Stampa
time to
Bay,
shine.
Milpitas coming through to go get fucking what's his name on Dallas. Jeez.
Damn.
Homer
Kirk fucking
Simpson.
leads the league in interceptions. Fucking 16 picks.
Who?
Wrong. Kirk.
Yeah. Homer Simpson is the best player on Dallas's team, supposedly.
I remember him being a Cowboy fan too in the show.
That's why he played. That's
Yeah,
what
that
they.
makes sense. Isn't it crazy to think that the Cowboys actually have a chance to go to the playoffs?
I know. I saw that on fucking memes. That
I'm looking
shit's
at this.
crazy.
I saw that.
The cruelty they're doing to their fans. Is just-
I know.
Damn, it's
And you know,
crazy.
is it low key our fault because we suck? Like the fucking Niners?
I don't know, but Parsons, ever since he's got back, they've actually been pretty good on defense. And I just told Brado that
Look at
Overshown
Bobby's
and
sneezing
that guy got hurt.
because of how bad it is.
Overshawn just had surgery, so he's out for the season.
I know. I just felt bad because he was having a fucking year.
Who?
He's the fastest linebacker I've ever seen in my
Who?
life.
Overshown.
Oh yeah, he's done.
He's so fast. I asked
Diggs
Brado if
is
he
out for the
played
season
safety.
too.
Remember, he's a linebacker.
Yeah,
He is pretty
Carl's like,
fast.
Carl's like, this is a beast ass safety here. I'm like, God, he's a linebacker, sir.
I couldn't believe it.
That's funny. Okay, so you're really gonna take Dallas at home?
I'll take the points, yeah, because
Damn, DDB versus Stampa?
Yep.
Jeez. Give me fucking Stampa. I don't give a fuck. I don't think that you're right, but I think they're gonna win. Stampa wins.
let me ask you this question: why did they put this game on Sunday Night Football? Why?
Because it's the Dallas Cowboys. That's why.
Because it has implications of the playoffs of Dallas fucking making it.
Yeah, and
That's
also Florida, and it's Florida. It's some money. Like Florida, Dallas markets.
Don't let Dallas win this game because they will be all over it with "we got a chance."
Yes.
You know
Maybe they
Baker's
do
from
then.
Texas,
Maybe
right?
you're
Yeah.
right. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe Spotlight, Sunday Night Spotlight. Or we're gonna see NFL memes on IG and it's gonna have Baker Mayfield on it that says, what is it? Where them boys at? And then it's everybody's picture that beat them this year. Oh man. Okay. Monday night, New Orleans versus Green Bay, 14.5 is the spread. Totals over under 42.5. Can we talk about the spread? This is insane. What the hell?
I mean,
Fuck.
hey, the quarterback.
Ridiculous.
It should be higher.
I mean, but why is it on Monday Night Football?
I don't know.
Like, get this shit out of here and put fucking like put something. Put
It'd be
one of the good.
terrible.
Put Philadelphia and Washington on here, huh? Everybody will be happy.
Yeah, put
Monday
Jacksonville and
night.
Raiders on. It's gonna be a game.
Bobby just loving the trash bowl over there.
So is
Dude,
it safe to say if you take the teaser here, you won?
Monday night is Green Bay versus New Orleans, and it's 14 and a half.
So you tease it from 14 and a half to
Are we going
to
to bed? That what
eight
happened?
to 8.5.
If
What?
this is not an under, I don't know what is.
What date is even Monday night? Is that like
It was like this final score 27-7,
that's the
27-6.
23rd? That's like before Christmas. They want to give you free money. Okay, I hear you. Sure. That's why. They want to give you free money. Give
Right.
us free
How does
money.
the circuit thing work for Christmas? This you have to pick a winner on the Christmas day and to advance?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure how it works at Christmas, honestly.
Yes. This Christmas is its own week.
So it's own week?
Yep.
Damn, that's a tough.
Tough.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay, so speaking of Christmas, those are our last two games. KC versus Pitt, or Steelers. And then two is the spread totals over under and a half. What? Bobby Pitt?
There's a
I like
question mark. I'm not sure yet. It's
I like that.
Christmas.
I
I don't
like
know.
that's my lean too. Me too.
It's just I lean if
It's
they get the shit.
Christmas. They
If they
want to
get
give people money.
listen, if they
Well,
get
Kansas City didn't win last year on Christmas.
yeah,
They're giving back.
lost straight up 7-point favorite.
They're gonna
The
give
Um,
Raiders.
back, guys. They're giving back.
yeah, I mean historically on this past couple of years, Kansas City when they're in big spots like this, they tend to fold. And at the end of the day, I mean, if TJ Watt's not going to be here this week, there's probably a good chance he's going to be here next week. It's dependent on the outcome of this week, but as of for now, I'd probably lean Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Mhm. Me too.
And then what about Baltimore versus Houston? Three's the spread totals over under 47 and a half.
So if they beat Kansas City, I think I have to take Baltimore. If they
Yeah,
fucking find a way to keep it close, fuck, it's tough. It's very tough. I have to see
yeah.
the
It's
game.
I have to see kind of the result of both Saturday games, honestly,
I
for
think the
this.
defense bothers Lamar in this one. They're up against a good
He's
defense.
going against two good defenses in a row.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. You guys will see. But yeah, that's pretty much all the slates. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to our listeners. Thank you guys for listening this long. Can't believe we're in season 6 already. Thanks to the guys for being here all that time. I don't really do you guys what do you guys have for shout outs? I'll do my shout outs in a little bit here.
I have a shout out to Tim Boyle. I was studying him the whole time. He's made $8 million. He did not start in college, Brado, his senior year, and had 13 interceptions and has had $8 million in a career. I mean, shout out to Tim Boyle. All those kids out there that act like they want to be stars, what's the point?
Just be a backup.
Just think of Tim Boyle.
That's funny. That's fucking funny.
Crazy.
All right, Big Pick, any shout outs?
No shout outs this weekend. I was just trying to find some information on Baker Mayfield and Jerry's World, but I can't seem to find it. But it looks like he's undefeated there in college.
Can we find
Oh,
a shout out? Can we find a shout out of a college football game, please?
Look into my thesaurus here, Jerry.
let's
How
wait,
much
wait.
has
Want to
how
go to
much?
Bobby first? Bob,
Hold
do
on.
you have a shout out?
How much has Tim Boyle made?
8 million
That's his career earnings.
career earnings.
That's fucking great. To
Yeah,
do
what's it?
nothing.
Didn't start.
Bob, any
This
shout outs for you?
guy, this guy in his NFL career, get this, in his NFL career, every pass he's completed It has made him $56,000 per pet.
Fuck.
Wow. Let me complete some fucking passes
Let me
for
So
start writing it down now.
$56,000. Oh, Brad, it's time to go back in, huh?
I need a jersey.
so if this guy throws for 20 completions, hey, that's $1 million
Damn.
right there. That's
We
pretty
one
good.
of us, we gotta be fucking in this. Like, how do kickers get jobs? Can you be a
Like,
girl and be a kicker and just
Man,
say you did it? I have some coaches that'll vouch for me. I
Uh,
promise you, I have the most pristine shoe too,
and
and
then
I'll
if he throws a
advertise it.
if he throws a touchdown, it's a $1.6 million touchdown because he's only thrown
man.
five of them.
Wow, that's amazing. What a guy. I need to get him on the show.
You do. You do.
Yeah,
All
I don't
right.
think we can afford him though.
No, we can't. I can't right now. Well, any shout outs for you before I go, Bob? Come on.
Yeah,
Me?
shout out semifinal. I'm in the semifinal. Yahoo made it this week
God.
by the skin and the
Shout
hair
out to
off my ass
yourself.
cheeks. So let's see if I can keep it up.
Yeah, you got lucky. Nav almost took your ass out, man.
Yeah,
All that.
He almost bought a Jacoby Myers jersey.
Man, that last
He would
one
have
he
housed that
dropped.
fucking screen pass,
Yeah,
man.
he fucking dropped it.
I
Dude,
know.
that was it. I didn't even know that until after. Brad, did you have one?
Yes. College games here. So this is the first week in the first year of the 12-team playoff here in the NCAA college football playoff. First round will be here at the respectful campuses of the home team here. We got the Battle of Indiana. We got South Bend versus Blooming. Is it Bloomington?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't know. One of those fucking towns. Anyways, give me the Hoosiers because Carlos knows best. When Notre Dame's lights shine the brightest, they fucking go home. They are terrible when the lights shine bright. Give me the
No.
Hoosiers here. Give me the Clemson Tigers to fucking at least cover against Texas because Texas sucks.
I love
Give me
Texas.
Ohio State to blow out Tennessee.
Hey, you're just giving out of the. I thought you were just
It's
gonna
four
get
games.
one.
It's 4 games. And SMU doesn't stand a chance against Penn State.
Yeah,
All
might
right,
add
you
these
guys
to a
got some
parlay. See
free.
what it's
You
paying.
guys not only got picks for and plays from us for NFL, but you got some from Brad, whose
That's an
record is
0-4
good.
shot locked right your way.
Yeah. Clemson is going to get routed so hard.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
that's why we play the game, sir.
We'll see. Okay, so my shout outs, Wager Attack, www.wagerattack.com. Follow them at Wager Attack. Use bonus code SBQ just in time for the holidays to get Dior Beauty. Okay, go to Dior Beauty, guys. If you haven't gotten gifts, there's gifts for everyone there, even the guys. And then shout out to the LA fam. Thank you for all of my friends and family that sent in Christmas cards. So appreciate you guys. And I think that's about it. The next 2 weeks we will figure out a way for the guys to get in their picks and then you guys should be able to pay for it. If you like their picks and their records, you should be able to pay for it. It's going to be $5 each. So we'll see who makes the most money. Not that I mean, I could always use $5. You feel me? So whatever. It's good for me. Anyway, thanks for joining and we will see you guys again next week.